jewel of the Archdiocese. I have been speaking about these jewels of our Archdiocese, which are hidden, which are open, which perhaps are presented to us in the form of churches, religious congregations, institutions, or even persons perhaps. But they are the jewels of our Archdiocese. So this time I speak to you about Don Bosco Church at Lingarajpuram. Perhaps when you say Don Bosco, happy memories comes to us, or other happy associations come to us of St. Don Bosco himself and the Salesian priests among us. They are stalwarts. They have that spirit of Don Bosco, which is always for joy. And Don Bosco, was a saint of the children and was saint of the youth. One of the Don Bosco fathers told me, we always have a big ground wherever we are, our school, our oratory, we have a big ground because we want the children to play, to be happy. And he almost went to the extent to tell me that the Don Bosco congregation was born on a football field. So nice. So nice. So that's the spirit of the Salesians who are working in our Archdiocese. But today I speak about the Don Bosco Church that's in Lingarajpuram. It's one of our churches where the Don Bosco fathers are making not only their experience of being with the people, but at the same time to give their charism, their spirit of Don Bosco to the others. The embryonic origin of the Don Bosco parish, Lingarajpuram, was the Sunday oratory conducted by the Salesian cooperators of the Provincial House, North Road, and at the open playground opposite St. Charles Convent School at Lingarajpuram. As I said once again, even in Bangalore, the Don Bosco's institutions or other church started from the playground. Gradually, a second oratory was started at St. Mary's Orphanage Ground, Da Costa layout in 1986. And both the oratories shifted to the premises in a rented house belonging to the famous artist Balan, behind the Banaswadi railway station. In 1990, a plot of land was bought by the Salesian cooperators at the venue of the present church with the money raised by them and with the help of a loan from the Archdiocese that eventually condoned the loan, because we know that the Salesians were working for us, working for the diocese, and therefore there's no such thing as a loan or sort of an economic relationship with us. The Don Bosco fathers are our fathers. The blessing of the site and the laying of the foundation stone was done by Monsignor Joseph de Silva, who was then Vicar General, who became the Bishop of Bellary later, and the construction of the multipurpose hall building was begun in 1992 with the financial support from Father Benito de Souza, another great priest of our Archdiocese, Adrian from Singapore, and other generous benefactors. His Grace, our Archbishop of Happy Memories, Dr. Alphonse Matthias, the Emeritus Archbishop of Bangalore, who died recently, blessed the new building on 26th of August and celebrated the inaugural Mass in the new hall that came to be known as Don Bosco Church. From then, Mass was being offered once a week and more often, and finally on a daily basis. Mass was celebrated in the morning and also evening. The Don Bosco Church was officially erected on 1st October 1996. The neighboring houses were purchased one by one progressively, and we got a larger area along with the road that was between the two rows of houses that were bought. A new church was started and it was blessed on 25th of June 2006. An assistant priest was first appointed in May 2006. And all these years, the ministry was part of the provincial house community. This became a regular and independent house on 24th of May 2010. Ever since, so many parish priests have been there, also the other priests, and the community of priests tends to the people with different masses in different languages, different services for the children, for the aged, I've also seen when Father Lucius was there was a lot of work being done for the poor, distribution of the food for the poor, etc. And now Father Jose, who is an experienced and a lovable person, a parish priest, that perhaps everyone is endured, and he is so enduring. He is the parish priest now, Father Jose. I wish the Salesian priest a very happy stay and ministrants in Don Bosco Church, and at the same time I wish the people also, you are lucky to have a parish and the priest like the Don Bosco priest who will serve you with love and affection. I hope there are some vocations in your parish who are also part of the Don Bosco fraternity or community, so that these vocations grow up and serve the church not only in Bangalore, not only in India, but all over the world.